Hi, today we'll make a mixed fruit galette. To make the galette, we need to have a base. So for that I have taken flour, which I am just sifting in my bowl. If you are not using salted butter, you can use, you can add salt here right now along with the flour and sift it with the flour. There I have, by flour I mean cake flour or maida. To this I'm going to add butter. The exact measurements, I have cubed butter. The exact measurements you will find in the description. Okay, now what we have to do is work very patiently with this. You can either use pizza cutter and cut the butter further, use a fork, strong fork, because at times they break, or just use your hands. So to use pizza cutter, what we do is we just run the cutter through the butter. Oh, cutter through the butter. Yeah, see, it's breaking down further. Roll it along. This takes a long time. This is a tedious process, but it's worth it. The pizza cutter has done most of its job, so we'll just clean it up. Now we'll begin with our hands. So what we have to do is, it's very therapeutic actually. Just the butter, you rub it into the flour so that you get something like wet sand or breadcrumbs. You know, biggish size breadcrumbs. Yeah, I think this is done. One test for this is you just try to take it in your fist, press it. See, it should hold. It should hold the shape of your fist. So that means your dough is almost ready. There's another tedious process coming up. So now what we are going to do is we are going to add cold water, ice cold water. The butter which I used was chilled, not frozen. It was from the fridge and I had cut it into small cubes. And then we cut it further into the flour with the pizza cutter, and now I'm using my hands. And now what I'm going to do is use ice cold water. I have ice cold water here. 1 spoonful at a time, not much. Just spread it around, sprinkle it around, and bring the dough together. This ensures that your butter remains cold and doesn't start melting with your hands, the warmth of your hands. See, I'm just bringing it all together. I'm not kneading it, just pressing it into each other. Yeah, you don't need much of water because butter already has some water in it, moisture. You just need enough to bring it all together. I used about 2 tablespoons of it. There, it has started coming together. See, my dough is done. If you can see, there are still streaks of butter in it. That's how we want it. Now what we are going to do is we are going to chill it. I'm going to put it in the cling film and keep it in the fridge. Just press it down a little. Keep it in the fridge for about half an hour. Cover it nicely and keep it in the fridge for half an hour. Next, what we are going to do is take the fruits. I'll keep this down, otherwise it makes a lot of noise. Yeah, we'll take the fruits. Here I have mixed fruits, about 2 cups of mixed fruits. I have peaches, plums, raspberry, cherries. I've chopped cherries, and plum, I told you, blueberries. Yeah, these are the fruits that I have. To the fruits, I'm going to add about a tablespoon plus of almond flour and some sugar. Now sugar is your choice, how sweet you like and how sweet your fruits are. I tasted the plums, they are not very sweet, they're pretty tart, so I'm adding a little extra sugar. I'll add all of it. Okay, now we'll mix it up together and leave it aside. Their fruits are ready. They will sit here. My dough has been sitting in the fridge. Let's open it. It's become very hard. The butter is frozen again. So now what we are going to do is, I've floured my surface. We are going to knead this. We are going to roll it out. Try and make circle, shape into a disc. If it breaks, no problem, just press it back together. It's okay. If it's breaking, it's actually good, that it's showing that your dough has set well. Okay, now the task is to transfer it from here to there. What one can do is lift this whole thing, and then to transfer it, we'll roll it out further on the tray on which we are going to bake. Or what you can do is very delicately lift it up from all sides. This is a very delicate dough. Just fold it once. If it breaks, no problem. We'll patch it all up together. Yeah, I can lift it now. And I can remove this. I don't need this. Okay, we'll open this up. Yeah, wherever you see these gaps, just fill it up with the dough. This is a very rough puff, actually rough puff pastry dough. Flatten it a little more with my hands. Okay, now we'll leave some edges and we'll fill the center with the fruits that we have prepared. The fruits have become aromatic. I'll spoon it in the center. Sugar, juice and all. Plums are also delicious. Oof. I personally don't like to add much of cinnamon or any other flavor because these fruits already have such a beautiful flavor of their own. The aroma and the flavor. So they don't need any other aroma added to it. Some peaches this side. There. Fruits done. Now what we'll do is fold it over the fruits. Just press it down. See, this way it's very easy to fold. You don't have to be very neat in this. It's okay. Yeah, just press it in. Yeah, this is fairly round. Now what we are going to do is the sides, all these sides we are going to brush with cream. See, I am using cream. You can use egg yolk and milk mixture. Brush it with some cream. It's okay to be clumsy in the kitchen, and I follow that rule to the T. Okay, next what we'll do is, here I have a mixture of light brown sugar and cinnamon. This is again your wish, how much you want and how big your galette is. I'll mix it. And sprinkle it where I put the cream. The galette is out of the oven. It is still hot. Let it cool down before you serve so that the butter gets gets time to set again. Once cooled, sprinkle some icing sugar and enjoy with ice cream. Thank you. If you like, do share and subscribe. Let it simmer.